Hey, the man in the arena, why don't you take your personal feelings and eat your own ass with them? I don't care about your feelings, buddy. I really don't. What are you doing for leadership? Standing on the sideline talking shit, that's what you're doing. I'm done coddling your feelings and people's feelings. I'm not here to coddle people's feelings, and people need to understand that. I'm not here to coddle people's feelings. I'm not here to sit here and apologize to thousands of people. I'm not going to do it.
Well, that was quick. So the Purple Revolution guy is already crashing out. A lot of people have been in his comments, stitching his videos, tagging him in videos, things like that, pretty much telling him that, no, you can't just demand that people fall in line by your side and you haven't done the work to show true change. So he has been posting more and more videos showing his true colors at this point. Now, again, as I said in my last video about the Purple Revolution, I am not against the Purple Revolution. I am not against the right and left coming together on common things that would benefit everybody. Universal healthcare, universal education, things that progressives have been talking about more aggressively since 2015. Thing is, Mr. Purple Revolution does not want to talk about policy, even though policy is why we're here. You cannot, and I said this in my last video, you cannot hope to succeed. You cannot hope for people to be ready to unify, in your words, without referencing and understanding how we got here in the first place. You cannot cut corners in this. Mediocrity is not going to help you this time. You're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and actually get down and dirty within yourself and do the work. You need to actually exhibit change, and you're not doing that. Your problem is you think that the right and left can come together after the right has been stomping the head of the left for well over 10 years. Y'all started this centuries ago. The ideology of conservatism started centuries ago. But it reared its ugly head for sure when Obama came in office. Remember when y'all were putting dolls in trees and setting them on fire? I remember that. Y'all remember when y'all were likening the president and his wife to monkeys? I remember that. Y'all thought that was funny. But it was rooted in the root causes of why we are here right now. When the Tea Party took over the Republican Party and were saying things like, if she ends up with child after being violated, that's something God wanted to happen. When that wasn't your line in the sand, and then it just got worse and worse from that. And then your current deity, Mr. Bone Spurs himself, was talking about grabbing women by the you-know-what. That was not your line in the sand. When he was found liable this time for SA and found guilty of 34 felony counts, that was not your line in the sand. Last term, when he separated children from their parents and put those children in cages where some of them were unalived and others were sent to goodness knows where and have still never been found. That was not your line in the sand. And you think you don't have to apologize for that? You think you don't have to atone for that? You think that somebody is just going to sweep that under the rug and give you a cushy landing? No, sweetie, this ain't going to be easy for you. You're not going to get an easy landing. You're not going to find this to be a gentle process. If you are really, truly deconstructing and you want to lead this new movement, this new purple movement, you will have to truly atone. And from your videos that I will be posting the full contents of them at the end of my YT and Substack videos, you have learned nothing. And it really comes off with you attacking people for wanting you to apologize. Attacking people for wanting you to atone for the people, millions and millions and millions of people that you have hurt through your votes over the years. People have lost their lives because of your vote. And you just want them to forget? Black people are used to you telling us to forget the things that you guys have done to us. Jim Crow, feeding our babies to alligators, making our flesh your dinner, removing babies from mothers without anesthesia, and everything else that you have done through straight policy. Unaliving our children in the street while they're in the park playing with toys, while they're just walking down the street, while they're protesting the ill treatment from law enforcement. Y'all have cheered this on the entire time, and we don't get our babies back. The worry that we feel for our children growing up around people like you is something you will never experience. And you don't even have the emotional maturity or the ability to have empathy for the people that you have hurt, the families that you have broken up. You just want to control people as usual, as you like to control women and what we do with our bodies and how we decide to express our bodily autonomy. It's about control. Again, you're mad now because you cannot control the masses. You cannot control when people tell you, no, we are not joining this until you atone, until you show true change in your actions. Talk is cheap. You can say all you want, that you want people to come together in unity. Talk ain't gonna do nothing. I want to see you in the street. I want to see you posting videos, not about this movement, but about the ill treatment of the people that are happening right now. Somebody not in your demographic. I want to see the change. I want to see that you truly feel sorry for what you have done. And we're not going to see it because in your videos, you still think that it is just a difference of opinion. You still think that people's rights in this country are negotiable. You still think, oh, we're just not going to see eye to eye. You have the privilege of not seeing eye to eye with people. The only thing you're losing right now is money. The only thing you're losing right now is your democratic rights. You are not losing your human rights. You have never had to fight for your human rights. Nobody has ever questioned the fact that you are human. Nobody's ever called you 3/5 of a human. And nobody ever looks at you as if your life does not matter. And the fact that you don't understand that, and you think that atoning and apologizing, which I don't give a crap about your apology. I don't believe that you're actually sorry because you really are sorry. I believe that you're saying you're sorry so that you can get people to unify for your cause. Because the thing is, if you were really trying to unify the left and the right and be that bridge, you would just join us. You would just join the blue. Because purple is purple no matter who joins who. So if you were to join the blue, it would still be purple. But you don't want to do that. You want to create something unique without having to do any work. You want the blue to come to you. You want to pretend like you're standing in the middle when you have the exact same beliefs and the exact same morals that put us here in the first place. The movement is not going to work because you guys are not willing to actually do the work. And when people point that out to you, you get extremely defensive, which shows me that you are not quite ready to unify.
Hey, the man in the arena, why don't you take your personal feelings and eat your own ass with them? I don't care about your feelings, buddy. I really don't. What are you doing for leadership? Standing on the sideline talking shit. That's what you're doing. I'm done coddling your feelings and people's feelings. I'm not here to coddle people's feelings, and people need to understand that. I'm not here to coddle people's feelings. I'm not here to sit here and apologize to thousands of people. I'm not going to do it. You want to worry about your feelings? Worry about your feelings. We got other shit to do. We ain't worried about your feelings no more. If any of you think you can do better that are standing on the sideline, running your mouth, then please take reign. Because not one of you have stepped up and took any kind of leadership role and put your neck out there to get the heat that I'm taking. Not one of yous. Not one. I come on here as someone from the right that tried to bring the temperatures down and warn you. Because you guys don't understand what the right is. You don't understand what they are. You all talk shit. You talk shit, say you don't need them. But when the day comes, you're going to need them, trust me. That's these people's everyday lives. They love playing with guns every single day. They blow shit up for fun. And they outnumber you tenfold. Tenfold they outnumber you. And you think you got a chance to the point where you still run your mouth to the ones who try to help you. I don't care if I lose followers. I'm not on here to do this for money. That's where a lot of the problem is. You people that talk shit, you're on here to do this for money. I'm on here to do this for my people. So keep sitting on the sideline and talking shit. You think people respect you? You think people respect you as being someone who just sits on the sideline and does nothing? And does nothing but talk shit? And then bash people who are trying to stand up and take lead? Because they won't apologize? Because they don't care about your feelings? You think these people on top give a fuck about your feelings? You think these people that you're trying to go to civil war give a shit about your feelings? You fight that battle with your feelings and watch where that gets you. I've been to battle. Feelings get you nowheres. And if y'all want to find out that way, then that's fine. And if this all fizzles out because I'm losing my shit because people want to sit on the sideline and talk shit, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't come here to coddle people's feelings. And I'm done talking like a good guy just to be shit on every single day by you people. I can't, it's not all of you, because I still have a good following of people. But all you ones that talk shit, what are you doing for your country? Nothing. I fought for your values once before, and I'm here to do it again. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Get over yourselves. God bless, and much love. My, oh my, how fast the tides turned against me, huh? So, from what I'm getting from the comments is, ain't nobody ready for unity in this country. Because everybody was all okay with who I was. Everybody was okay with getting behind me for unity. Until everybody forced policy down my throat. Okay? So because my policies align differently than yours, it's not looking good for this revolution now, is it? That's 100% against this unity. 100% against this unity. So what you guys are telling me is you only had my back if I completely aligned with your beliefs 100%. That's not unity. That's the same cult-like activity that you guys claim that the right has, where you align with me 100% or you're not accepted. Tell me I'm wrong. You're going to come here with a list of demands from me. When I started this, you came here. I started this and Badger started this. You guys came here saying how it was all great. It was great. Didn't say nothing about policy. Not one person. Still followed me even though I said nothing about policy. And look at the gathering that came. Just shows you how much policy divides people. And that's sad because 90% of policy is personal life driven. And that's sad to me. But that video was a test to see how strong the unity really was. Okay? And the unity ain't very strong because the messages and comments I'm getting ain't very good. So all you're telling me is my views don't matter. My beliefs don't matter. I even got told that in conversation this morning, that my views don't matter. My beliefs don't matter because I'm white. And I'm Christian. Okay. Like I said, I don't force anybody to be here. I don't force anybody to be here. And I'm not going to keep trying to force people to be here. You guys are the ones that forced me to talk about policy. I don't think my views are bad at all, to be honest with you. I think they're right down the middle. Okay? I've never cared what race you are. I've never cared if you're gay or straight. So why any of that is being held against me? No idea. But hey, it is what it is. Okay? But I'm not going to continue to stick my neck out on the line and put myself in danger and put my family in danger for people who do not accept my beliefs, but only will unite with me and align with me if I 100% align with their beliefs. That will not happen. I'm 100% down the middle in the unity. I don't care what people do in their personal life. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay? I have my beliefs. As long as you don't step on my beliefs, I don't care what your beliefs are, and I'm not going to step on your beliefs. It's that simple. But if my beliefs ain't good enough, and I'm not accepted because of my beliefs, then I'm not good enough to put my neck on the line and put my life on the line for people who don't have my back. So let's have this discussion, Purple Revolution, because today is showing a lot. God bless and much love.